Welcome to Beauty Over 40. Today is that time of the month. Myself and my girls of Beauty Over 40 are creating beautiful, colorful looks this month. If you are a Beauty Over 40 or you're close to 40 and you would love to join our collaborations that we have once a month, definitely reach out to myself or any other girls that are participating in this month's video. And speaking of the girls that are participating in this month's video, definitely check out their looks here. All right, and if you'd like to see how I created this beautiful look, then definitely stay tuned.
I'm down if you're down. Let's ride out right now. We'll go where there ain't no crowds, somewhere underneath the clouds. I'm down if you're down.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Before I get started on my eyes, the color foundation I'm using is LYS. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see the color, but I will try to zoom in. Hopefully that's upside right. Anyway, that's the foundation I'm using today. Brows are done. I actually use a powder, brown eyeshadow for my brows. Normal stuff. Eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using this Laying Low by MAC. I just use this Q-tip to mix it up a little bit. We'll just use this to blend that out. Some of it in the crease. All right, going to be using a couple palettes here that I got from BoxyCharm. All right, I'm going to be using Shared Planet. Shared Planet, I'm going to be using a combination of this one, and this one. And then for my lid color, I'm going to be using from the Violet Voss. I saw someone with a green eyeshadow look and it was absolutely beautiful, so I'm going to use that green on my lid and possibly underneath my lash line. I'm just going to take a blending brush. Okay, we're going to start with our crease, of course. Just putting this all over. All over the crease. This is our transition color. I'm going to put some of that down here as well. Thing over here. Let's blend that out really good. Underneath as well. And pull some of that down for contour. All right, we're going to grab a more dense brush, kind of like a MAC 217. And then we're going to go into that second color and into our crease. This one actually is showing up a little bit darker than what I wanted. So I'm going to go into this one and then back into that one. So you can see I kind of went like in a half moon shape. I do want to try to find back into the Shared Planet just to darken that up. I'm gonna go back into this color for underneath my lash line. All right, now I'm gonna go back into the Laying Low. I'm gonna pop some of that on my lid. That way I can put my color on top of that. Okay. Blend that out a little bit. Wherever I want that color. Okay, blend out the edges. All right, now I'm going into the green color that's called Girl Math. Boy, is it green. Just try to blend out those edges as I go. Back into the Shared Planet, going into this one here, and I'm just going to blend around that green. That's what a nice transition. Just a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. I'm going to pop primer down there underneath, right underneath. All right, and let's see, checking for a liner here. I don't know if I want to do the same color. I want to do maybe a contrasting color. All right, I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid stick, and this color is Wine Spill. These are super soft and creamy. They apply real easily. I'm just going to stick this in my waterline. Super, super soft, as you can see. That apply easily. I'm gonna go back into that green. All right, mascara, I'm using the Urban Decay Tube Job. Ooh, that really defined those lashes. All right, and speaking of lashes, I'm just going with my usual, this lash here, my usual Star Lash Glue. Absolutely love it. Okay, stamp that on, let it sit for a few seconds. It does dry fast though, so let me tack that up here, up there. All right, lashes are on. Okay, that's cute. All right, I'm gonna do my hair, pop on a lippy, and I'll be back.